Hello, Pilgrims. This is Shanna of Pilgrim's Feet, and I'm joined here by my friend.
Anton on the go.
And where are we now?
We are currently at the Sanctuary of Our Lady of La Salette in southern France.
So, here with me, I have some questions that you guys sent. Some of you have sent. So we're gonna answer these questions. All right. So, are you ready?
Ready as I can be.
Okay. So, first question. Okay. Um, how do you find mission travels compared to any other travels? So basically, we do mission travels. So thank you for this question. This is so interesting.
You know that question, mission. First thing that comes to mind, I'm reminded at the book of Acts in the Gospels in the Bible when Jesus sent out his disciples and apostles to go out and make disciples of every nation. And what Jesus said is still very true today. So when we say like mission travel, it's simply you're just not going to sites to take pictures and to eat, to have all of these lovely food. But I see like these mission travels really as encounters with different people. Just for example, right now, as we've mentioned, we're here at the Sanctuary of Our Lady of La Salette. This is a place where the Blessed Mother appeared to two shepherd children in 1846, and it has been approved not only by the local church but also by the Vatican. And we've met so much wonderful people here because those of you who do follow my channel, or if you're just checking out my channel also now, I center on Marian sites from around the world. And these places are sites of encounters, not just for other people, but for ourselves to find God in these places, really. And especially here in La Salette, like for both of us, for Sheena and I, like this is our favorite Marian sanctuary because there is no commercialism here like in other places. Not to say that's a totally bad thing, but I'm just saying that here, as you can see, you really can see God's creation here. You can feel so much peace and harmony here. You can really feel God and the Blessed Mother's presence here. So I would say compared to my other travels, like let's say when I go with my other friends or family, you're going on tours, you're almost like, well, ironically, that's my channel on the go. But when you're on a mission, you're you're not hopping from one destination to the next. At least from my definition of it, you're really there to encounter the Lord, and the Lord places people there also. So that's what we are doing.
Right. Thank you so much, Anton. I think you answered most of it already. All right, guys. So, guys, first I would like to tackle about the usual travel that we do. Most of us do. And disclaimer: I have nothing against those who travel in that kind. That's so fun. Um, I do that also at times. Um, and it actually depends on you because probably those kind of travels makes you recharge, those are really good ones, and yeah, I do that too. But probably most of my travels, if you've been following me, most of my travels, I do missions, I do pilgrimages, I encounter people. Probably in those like other travels, you encounter people also, but here in this kind, I find purpose. I find purpose. I feel like doing this, I know that I make some difference. Once I started this, I know for sure that this will make an impact, and I am pretty sure that this is somehow God has called me to. And yeah, aside from that, mission travels actually, in a personal side, somehow give you also a self fulfillment, because this isn't just you sharing, because we're vlogging this, we're doing documentaries even. This is not just me experiencing this or you experiencing this, but it is me also trying to have this kind of different kind of relationship with God, because through these mission travels, um, I have a lot more of His encounter, encountering Him through the Blessed Sacrament, through the people that I meet, through the travelers, the missionaries that also meet. By the way, we met in Fatima. So
Fatima.
yes,
World Youth Day
World Youth
2023
Day.
Lisbon.
So those kinds, and I think um, there are a lot of people actually who ask me about travels and all. What are my favorite sites? Because like I've been traveling to, and I would always say that even though I've been to like grand places, but that at the end of the day, I would always have the favorite ones with those that I had mission travels. Why? Because it was deep. Why? Because I know there was purpose. Why? Because I encounter people. And I think those are like irreplaceable encounters. And in those moments, I feel like God is speaking to me. And at the same time, of course, the message of La Salette, make this known. So it gave me an opportunity to also make it known to you guys. Yes. Wow. That's just a start.
That's just number one.
Okay. So, number two, how do you prepare for an upcoming mission travel?
How do I prepare for mission travel? Well, it really requires a lot of prayer, right? You really need to have a good relationship with the Lord when preparing for these things, because um it's just not physical preparation. Yes, you're booking hotels or lodgings, your trains or whatever, but even spiritually that's very important, because along the way, and we can attest this 100%, when we were on our way here to La Salette, I can tell you then the obstacles that we faced, and they were not planned. And that is life. Life will really throw you not just lemons, but basketballs and volleyballs and
Stones.
stones, like all sorts of things that you can think about. And that was on our way here to La Salette. We needed to find plan B, plan C, and no, it's not easy. So I think being in touch with the Lord, having a great relationship with Him and the Blessed Mother as well. Yeah, prayer life and surrender. You really need that level of surrender,
It's a big word. Surrender.
and I'm telling you, it's not an easy word. It's easier said than done, but to actually live that's a very big pill to swallow. But when you're going on these mission travels and you are offering, your life to the Lord basically, and to the Blessed Mother to do their work, I can tell you right now, for those of you who want to do that, or are doing that, it's not easy. It's really not easy. You will encounter roadblocks because, you know, to put it directly, the evil one is also hard at work,
Yeah.
right? Even just getting here, we've planned this trip months in advance, and still along the way we've encountered roadblocks,
Yeah.
and it's really inevitable. That's just life, and you just have to accept it, and protect your inner core especially.
Yeah.
And that's what you do. And you just have to realize also that the work that you're also doing, again, a lot of discernment there. Have a lot of discernment also, if it's coming from the Lord, if this is also what He wants from you. But I would also say, just do it, right? Because like social media now, there's a lot of crap online. There's a lot of crap and uh, content that's just not good.
Mhm.
Like, at the end of the day, does it really make you feel good when you watch something on TikTok or Instagram or on social media? If it's not politics, it's it lowers your confidence, or something along those lines. So what we really need these days, especially like for both of us, because as much as possible, God willing, when we can travel, we bring these shrines like La Salette to your homes right now. By the way, stay tuned for those vlogs. So we bring these good contents for you guys, because just in the internet now, there's just a lot of crap there that's just not good. And as Sheena said a while ago, the message of Our Lady of La Salette here, when she appeared, she told the children, "Make this known to all my people." That was the main message right here. And here we are, doing our best through the with the help of God and the Blessed Mother, to bring these places to you at the comfort of your own homes. And yeah, that's really what I have to say. Prayer, discernment, and having a really good relationship with the Lord, because along the way, I'm telling you, it's really not easy. Well, not really but life is going to get you, and the evil one is not happy. And in some ways, like if these unfortunate circumstances do happen to you, you can also take it as a good sign that
Mm-hmm.
you are
Yeah.
doing the work of the Lord, because the evil one doesn't want to see something like this. He doesn't want people to see these places. He doesn't want that to come into the light of day. So, yeah, prayer, discernment, and just full surrender is what I would say.
Probably for me, I would be a little bit specific with this one. Um, with regards to the preparations of doing these mission travels or pilgrimages. So basically, for me personally, I pray about this because at times this has been happening to me a lot of times that I'm gonna pray for a specific place to go to and all, and then if it is not His will, He I'm not gonna make it. Actually, there are a lot of circumstances that comes along the way that actually says, "Oh, shucks, no, no, I'm not gonna go there." Just to give you an example, like probably 2 years ago, uh, I supposed to actually go to where is it? The Holy Land. Yeah, and then eventually something came up. You know what happened there? And he asked me in my prayers. Yes, what Anton said, discernment on prayer. In my prayers, he said I must go to Lebanon. So those things, prayers are really so important with this one. And probably as part of the preparation, you go to confession because it actually purifies everything in you. When you go to mission travels, you're not just actually bringing yourself there, but you also have to purify yourself and reconcile with God because you are doing the mission of God. So you have to go for confession, and eventually when you know actually that you know what confession or the sacrament of reconciliation brings to you. If you are a Catholic, you know exactly how you feel light, you feel so empowered, and that's what we need when you go for mission, right? So yeah, and then um always have this. I would really say the most important thing is prayer time, constant prayer time, because as what Anton said, there are a lot of things that the evil ones will be doing, not just in the preparations, but also along the way in your missions. And that's kind of a big thing if you don't have something in your core that you have to be rooted in Christ. You have to be rooted in the true source of your faith, because you're doing this not for you, not for me, but for Him. So we give glory to Him. So it is just so rightful, and the right thing to do is to just ask Him about it, because you can lay down God all your plans, but at the end of the day, it's His work, and whatever that He wills, that's gonna happen. So yeah, probably just that. That's just it for this part. All right. So the next, can you read the next question?
What would you advise our fellow brethrens to be interested in doing mission travels?
Wow.
How would you convince them to do something
Okay.
like this?
So the reason actually that I do this Q&A with Anton is that I want to advocate on this. I want to advocate on people going for missions or doing travels with purpose. Again, I'm not against all those like luxurious something when you go to a mission, but there is purpose in this, and I really believe that we are here for a reason, for a purpose. And if you can travel and at the same time do that purpose, then why not? Right? So I guess for those who wanted to, just do it because we didn't figure things out right away. We just actually went, of course, with the preparations that we have told you, but we went and then it was all God who just gave it all to us. So I guess if you have that desire within you, because for me I would really say that it is a calling. God actually called me for this. I just woke up one day, not knowing what is this fire within me, and I was trying to figure that things out for probably a year, and then eventually something came out that I actually saw. Just to share you that specific, I saw a video actually that probably awakened this kind of calling. There was this guy who was interviewed in one of the like a TV show, and he told me that what breaks you, that's where God is calling you. And I know exactly what breaks my heart. Probably one of the things that I'm doing towards that breaking of my heart is this one. I do these missions because probably I can somehow uplift those who are broken. Those, although this is an opportunity, but at the same time, I really wanted to reach out to those people who are kind of like lost, kind of like hopeless, kind of like don't just know how to figure things out. So probably you can start.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? For those who for those who are watching, you might think or even say, "Oh, there isn't a lot of especially youth of like
Mhm.
youth our age who does this." Yes, we are weirdos in a sense because no person in our age would spend a few days in a sanctuary. Some of you, of my friends who are watching, maybe this, you might say, yeah, no, I'm not going to spend like 5 days in France in a church, right? Some of you might even be like saying and thinking that, yeah, no, that's not happening. Um, and I guess it's valid. And I would really also say it out there, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. I guess that's why there are people like us to do that job, to bring it to you, and that's completely fine. But for those who are interested in starting or doing like mission travel, I think first of all is uh, pray to have that desire, because that's also what I did when I started vlogging as well. I as a shy person, as an introverted person as well, I was even wrestling with the fact saying, "Oh, me being in front of the camera, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen."
So can relate.
So, but here we are, and we can really attest. It's just really by the grace of God. I think asking for that desire and being just open to it, I think, are the key ingredients uh, to do these mission travels and pilgrimages. And it really just goes with anything also. Like when you're doing something for the Lord, you just have to completely surrender and ask for that desire. That's really my advice for you guys, because these places are very beautiful. Not everyone probably has the same lenses of how they see these places. You might say, "Oh, well, yeah, that's very nice. You have the nice French Alps over here. You have a nice church over here, but probably nobody would spend, an average person would spend more than a day, like right here. But so having that openness, I think, is just very key and crucial if you are interested in doing these things.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Anton. Hey, pilgrims. So, unfortunately, the video suddenly was cut without me knowing while we were filming, and it stopped in that last part or last question. We had like few more questions being answered, and unfortunately, it's not included in the video. But anyway, we were like tackling about expenses, if we have like sponsorship, what are the essentials when we go for pilgrimage for like a specific timeline and all. There are some questions that has been addressed there or answered there. If you want us to still continue doing a part two of this Q&A session about mission travels or pilgrimages, let me know in the comment section. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope that it somehow helped you or like you learned something about it, or if you are like desiring or just curious about this, we somehow answered some of the questions. And yeah, feel free to comment down below any of your questions. And yes, thank you so much, and thank you for all of those who are supporting us, praying for us, most especially in these endeavors. And for those who are not yet subscribed or just bumped into this video, um, if you want to support us by subscribing and sharing this video. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And um, continue to pray for us as we continue this mission, as we continue to venture or whatever the Lord will lead us. And we continue to pray also for all of you. Thank you so much for your support. And yes, um, God bless everyone, and take care. I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.